Let's admire the image of Kate and William in version 2 through the gestures and actions of the King and Queen of Bhutan. They had an admirable love and became an iconic royal couple around the world. However, Bhutan and Britain are very different in terms of traditions, and the Bhutanese king's breaking of some long-standing rules reserved for his wife caused a lot of negative talk. What sacred rituals did he challenge, and why is their love story so thought-provoking? Let's start the video now. Nestled amidst the towering peaks and verdant valleys of southern Asia, the Kingdom of Bhutan emerges as a realm steeped in mystery and tradition. Its geographical location, sandwiched between the colossal nations of China and India, lends it a unique blend of cultural influences while preserving its distinct identity. Aptly christened the Land of the Thunder Dragon, Bhutan's moniker evokes the awe-inspiring storms that dance across its skies, infusing the landscape with an air of mystique and grandeur. With a population numbering fewer than 1 million souls, Bhutan remains a sanctuary of serenity amidst the bustling metropolises of its neighboring giants. Yet beneath its tranquil facade lies a rich tapestry of history, dating back millennia. The discovery of ancient stone tools, weapons, and the remnants of grandiose stone structures serves as poignant echoes of a bygone era, hinting at the presence of early inhabitants as far back as 2000 BC. Despite the absence of written records from this epoch, the tangible artifacts left behind offer glimpses into the lives and civilizations that once flourished in these lands. In the modern era, Bhutan stands as a bastion of conservatism, where the cherished customs and traditions of yore are revered with steadfast devotion. The Bhutanese people, known for their deep-rooted reverence for their cultural heritage, take pride in preserving age-old rituals and practices that have been passed down through generations. The advent of national television in 2002 marked a pivotal moment in Bhutan's journey toward modernization, ushering in a new era of connectivity and communication. Despite the influx of external influences, the essence of Bhutan's cultural ethos remains unscathed, serving as a testament to the resilience of its people in the face of change. At the helm of this ancient kingdom reigns a constitutional monarchy, where the revered kings wield unparalleled authority and influence. Their benevolent stewardship guides the nation with wisdom and grace, ensuring the continuity of Bhutan's rich heritage while steering it toward a future imbued with promise and prosperity. In the year 2006, Bhutanese marked a significant turning point as the mantle of kingship was passed to a young and charismatic leader, Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck. Ascending to the throne at a tender age, King Jigme Khesar embarked on a transformative journey, guided by a vision of progress and unity for his beloved kingdom. 5 years into his reign, the king's life took a momentous turn, as he exchanged vows with Jetsun Pema, a radiant soul whose grace and beauty captivated the hearts of the nation. At a mere 21 years of age, Jetsun Pema assumed the mantle of queen consort, standing alongside her husband, King Jigme Khesar, to embark on a journey that would capture the imagination of the world. Their union, hailed as a testament to love and devotion, transcended the confines of traditional royal narratives. With an age gap of 10 years between them, King Jigme Khesar at 31 and Queen Jetsun Pema at 21, theirs was a love story that defied conventions and ignited a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. The couple's radiant presence and striking compatibility earned them the title of one of the most beautiful royal couples in the world, gracing magazine covers and captivating hearts with their regal allure. Yet beyond their outward glamour, King Jigme Khesar and Queen Jetsun Pema endeared themselves to the Bhutanese people through their unwavering commitment to duty and service. Blessed with the gift of parenthood, the royal couple welcomed 2 children into their midst, further cementing the bonds of their love and legacy. Together, they embraced their roles as devoted parents, instilling in their offspring the values of humility, compassion, and integrity that define the essence of Bhutanese identity. However, amidst the adulation and admiration, King Jigme Khesar and Queen Jetsun Pema's relationship stirred ripples of controversy within the conservative corridors of Bhutanese society. Their actions, perceived by some as unconventional, challenged centuries-old traditions and norms, sparking debates and discussions across the kingdom. The genesis of the love story between King Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck and Jetsun Pema traces back to a fateful encounter that occurred many years before their royal union. It was a serene royal holiday, where the young prince, then just 17 years old, found himself amidst a gathering of friends and well-wishers, basking in the warmth of camaraderie and laughter. Among the attendees was a young maiden named Jetsun Pema, a mere 7 years of age, her innocence and charm lighting up the gathering with a radiance that belied her tender years. Little did anyone know that this chance meeting would set the stage for a love story that would captivate hearts and transcend boundaries. In a moment of youthful jest, the prince, enchanted by the vivacious spirit of Jetsun Pema, playfully remarked to his friends that one day he would marry her. Yet amidst the laughter and merriment that ensued, his words were dismissed as mere folly, for the notion of a romance between them seemed improbable at best. After all, they were separated not only by a significant age gap, but also by the stark contrast in their social backgrounds. Jetsun Pema hailed from a humble, non-royal family, her father a dedicated pilot, whose noble profession spoke of service and dedication rather than royal lineage. Such disparities seemed insurmountable in the context of Bhutanese society, where tradition and protocol held sway over matters of the heart. As time unfurled its tapestry, both the prince and his destined bride embarked on separate paths of academic pursuit and self-discovery. The prince ventured afar, crossing oceans and continents to pursue higher education at prestigious universities in the United States and Great Britain. Meanwhile, Jetsun Pema embarked on her own educational odyssey, first in the hallowed halls of institutions in India, before pursuing her studies in the bustling metropolis of London. The young prince's sojourn abroad proved to be a transformative journey, not only in terms of academic enrichment, but also in the evolution of his worldview and personal convictions. Immersed in the diverse tapestry of cultures and ideologies that characterized his overseas education, he found himself questioning the long-held traditions and customs of his homeland upon his return to Bhutan. One such tradition that gave rise to introspection was the practice of polygamy, deeply entrenched in Bhutanese society for centuries. In 1979, his father, King Jigme Singye Wangchuck, had entered into a polygamous marriage, taking 4 women as his wives simultaneously. These women were not only wives but also sisters to each other, a testament to the complexities and intricacies of Bhutanese royal lineage. In Bhutanese culture, such polygamous unions were viewed through the lens of tradition, accepted and even celebrated as an integral part of the royal legacy. The legality of such marriages was recognized both by religious edicts and state law, further cementing their status as a venerable tradition passed down through generations. However, for the young prince returning from his experiences abroad, the notion of polygamy struck a dissonant chord with his evolving values and principles. Having been exposed to alternative perspectives and societal norms during his time overseas, he found it increasingly difficult to reconcile the concept of multiple wives with his own beliefs in equality, respect, and the sanctity of individual relationships. This internal conflict marked a pivotal moment in the prince's journey of self-discovery, as he grappled with the weight of tradition and the desire for societal progress and reform. It was a testament to his courage and conviction that he dared to challenge the status quo, embarking on a path that would ultimately redefine the boundaries of royal conduct and influence the course of Bhutanese history. In the corridors of power and tradition, whispers of dissent began to echo as the young prince's stance on polygamy reverberated throughout the kingdom. His actions sparked debates and discussions, igniting a fervent dialogue on the intersection of tradition and modernity in Bhutanese society. For centuries, a special form of polygamy has been practiced, where the union of a man and a woman extends to encompass the woman's sisters as well, a testament to the bonds of kinship and interconnectedness that define Bhutanese familial relations. In the case of the revered fourth king of Bhutan, Jigme Singye Wangchuck, this tradition manifested in a union with 4 wives who were not only partners in marriage but also sisters to each other. This sacred bond bore fruit in the form of 10 children, 5 sons and 5 daughters, each a testament to the enduring legacy of the royal lineage. Among these offspring, one name shines brightly, the crown jewel of Bhutan's future, Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck, heir to the throne and a beacon of hope for a nation poised on the cusp of change. Born into the embrace of tradition and familial devotion, Prince Jigme Khesar's upbringing was steeped in the rich tapestry of Bhutanese heritage, yet imbued with a sense of individuality and purpose that would come to define his reign. As the scion of a royal lineage steeped in polygamous tradition, one might assume that Prince Jigme Khesar would follow in the footsteps of his father, embracing the complexities and nuances of multiple marriages as a hallmark of royal life. However, fate had other plans, for the young prince harbored a steadfast conviction that would shape the course of his personal and public life. Despite the precedent set by his forebears, Prince Jigme Khesar made a solemn vow to himself and to his kingdom, a vow to cherish and honor only one wife, forsaking the complexities of polygamy in favor of a more singular and equitable vision of marital union. This decision, born from a place of deep introspection and personal conviction, echoed the evolving values and aspirations of a new era in Bhutanese history. From the moment he laid eyes on Jetsun, King Jigme knew that she was the one, despite knowing that she had 2 equally beautiful sisters. However, unlike his predecessors, King Jigme recognized that he didn't need multiple wives to fulfill his happiness or his duties as a monarch. He saw the practice of polygamy as antiquated and incompatible with his modern ideals of love and partnership. Breaking away from centuries of tradition, King Jigme's decision to marry only one wife was met with understanding and admiration from his people. Rather than facing criticism or opposition, the young king and his beloved were heralded as a symbol of true love and unity, a beacon of hope for a kingdom on the brink of change. Yet, the couple's defiance of tradition didn't stop with their choice of marital union. During their wedding ceremony, held amidst the splendor of Bhutanese tradition and culture, King Jigme made a bold and unprecedented gesture that would reverberate throughout the kingdom. In front of their families, friends, and the entire nation, he sealed his vows with a kiss, planting a tender embrace on Jetsun's lips. This act of public affection was a departure from the stoicism and reserve typically expected of royalty in Bhutanese society. In a culture where public displays of affection were frowned upon, especially during formal events such as weddings, King Jigme's kiss broke barriers and challenged norms. It was a symbolic declaration of his love for Jetsun, an affirmation of their bond that transcended tradition and protocol. The significance of this moment cannot be overstated. King Jigme became the first monarch in the history of Bhutan to engage in such a public display of affection, signaling a new era of openness and authenticity within the royal family. His willingness to defy conventions and express his love openly sent a powerful message to his people, that love knows no bounds and that true happiness lies in authenticity and vulnerability. The ascension of King Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck and Queen Jetsun Pema marked not only a new chapter in Bhutanese history, but also a profound shift in the dynamics of royal engagement with the people. Eager to bridge the gap between the monarchy and the masses, the royal couple embarked on a journey of unprecedented accessibility and engagement, breaking down barriers and fostering a deeper connection with their subjects. One of the most striking changes introduced by the new king and queen was their commitment to being more accessible to the public. Unlike their predecessors, who often maintained a certain degree of distance and formality, King Jigme and Queen Jetson embraced the opportunity to interact directly with their people. They embarked on public outings, mingling freely with crowds, and welcoming anyone who wished to approach them with open arms. Immediately following their wedding, the royal couple embarked on a whirlwind tour of the kingdom, immersing themselves in the lives of their subjects and participating in various social and charitable endeavors. From volunteering at local community projects to visiting schools, hospitals, and kindergartens, King Jigme and Queen Jetson made it their mission to connect with people from all walks of life, offering comfort, support, and encouragement wherever they went. In a departure from a centuries-old tradition, King Jigme and Queen Jetson also challenged the notion of royal detachment by openly displaying their affection for each other in public. Rather than adhering to the customary practice of maintaining a certain distance from one another, the royal couple chose to defy convention by holding hands and staying close at all times. King Jigme's unwavering devotion to his queen was evident in his words and actions, often praising her kindness, intelligence, and compassion in front of adoring crowds. Their love story, characterized by mutual respect and admiration, moved people to tears, touching hearts and inspiring a renewed sense of hope and unity across the kingdom. Through their actions, King Jigme and Queen Jetson not only redefined the role of the monarchy, but also reaffirmed their commitment to serving as compassionate and empathetic leaders for their people. The year 2016 marked a pivotal moment in the history of the Kingdom of Bhutan, as King Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck shattered yet another barrier by attending the birth of his first son, an act of unprecedented openness and transparency that defied centuries-old norms of royal privacy. Just 5 days after the joyous occasion, the proud parents shared a photo of their newborn son with the world, embracing a level of candor and vulnerability that was unprecedented in Bhutanese royal history. For a kingdom steeped in tradition and discretion, King Jigme's decision to openly share his personal life with the public was nothing short of revolutionary. In a culture where privacy was sacrosanct, especially for members of the royal family, such a bold and courageous act represented a seismic shift in the dynamics of royal engagement with the people. This newfound openness extended beyond the birth of their first son, as King Jigme and Queen Jetson continued to embrace the joys and challenges of parenthood with grace and humility. 4 years later, the royal couple welcomed their second son into the world, further cementing their bond as a growing family. Yet their journey as parents was not confined to the palace walls. In a departure from tradition, King Jigme and Queen Jetson chose to share their experiences as a family with the people of Bhutan, embarking on tours of the country's villages with their children in tow. Through these intimate encounters, they sought to bridge the gap between the monarchy and the masses, fostering a deeper connection with their subjects and inspiring a sense of unity and solidarity across the kingdom. In addition to their public appearances, King Jigme and Queen Jetson embraced the power of social media as a tool for communication and engagement. They opened Instagram accounts, offering glimpses into their daily lives and sharing moments of joy, love, and reflection with their followers. In doing so, they shattered the barriers of secrecy and mystique that had long surrounded the monarchy, inviting the people of Bhutan into their world with open arms. The king's willingness to disregard the strict rules of royal protocol in favor of a more open and transparent approach endeared him even further to his people. Far from diminishing their respect and admiration, his actions only served to deepen their connection to their beloved monarch, instilling a sense of trust and confidence in his leadership. A royal couple of Bhutan, King Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck and Queen Jetsun Pema, have embraced the power of social media as a tool for communication, connection, and engagement with their people. With a combined presence across platforms like Instagram and Facebook, they have cultivated a significant following both locally and internationally, bridging the gap between the monarchy and the masses in unprecedented ways. Queen Jetsun Pema, renowned for her grace and compassion, commands a substantial following on Instagram, where she shares glimpses into her life as a royal, a mother, and a humanitarian. With 295,000 followers, her posts offer a window into her world, showcasing her dedication to causes close to her heart and her unwavering commitment to serving the people of Bhutan. On Facebook, Queen Jetsun's influence is even more pronounced, with a staggering 597,000 followers eagerly awaiting her updates and insights. Through her engaging posts and heartfelt messages, she fosters a sense of unity and solidarity among her followers, inspiring them to join her in making a positive impact on the world around them. Meanwhile, King Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck, revered as a visionary leader and a champion of progress, maintains a strong presence on both Instagram and Facebook. With 205,000 followers on Instagram and an impressive 731,000 followers on Facebook, his influence extends far beyond the borders of Bhutan, resonating with people from all walks of life. On social media, King Jigme shares his thoughts, experiences, and aspirations for the kingdom, offering a glimpse into his vision for a brighter future. His posts garner high engagement from followers, who eagerly await his updates and insights on matters of national and global significance. Together, King Jigme and Queen Jetsun form a formidable duo on social media, harnessing the power of digital platforms to connect with their people in meaningful and impactful ways. Whether through heartfelt messages, behind-the-scenes glimpses, or updates on their philanthropic endeavors, they inspire admiration, respect, and affection from their followers, both at home and abroad. A royal couple of Bhutan, King Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck and Queen Jetsun Pema, have harnessed the power of social media to not only share personal moments, but also to disseminate important news and updates about the royal family and the nation of Bhutan. With a keen understanding of the reach and impact of digital platforms, they have leveraged their social media presence as a dynamic tool for communication, connection, and engagement with their subjects and the global community. One of the most significant ways in which the royal couple utilizes their social media platforms is by announcing major events and milestones in their lives and the lives of the nation. From official state visits to charitable initiatives and the birth of their children, King Jigme and Queen Jetsun have made it a priority to share these moments directly with their followers, fostering a sense of transparency and accessibility in the monarchy. In addition to formal announcements, Queen Jetsun, as a proud mother, often shares personal images and anecdotes of her royal family on social media. These intimate glimpses into their daily lives offer followers a rare and cherished opportunity to connect with the royal family on a more personal level, fostering a sense of familiarity and warmth between the monarchy and the people. The royal couple's embrace of social media is particularly noteworthy in the context of Bhutan's late modernization compared to other nations. While the kingdom has historically been known for its preservation of tradition and cultural heritage, King Jigme and Queen Jetsun's active presence on social media signals a willingness to adapt and engage with the changing times. By maintaining a strong social media presence, they demonstrate their commitment to staying connected with their subjects and the rest of the world, even as Bhutan continues to navigate its path toward modernization. Moreover, social media serves as a platform for the royal couple to curate their public image, showcasing their dedication to service, compassion, and progress. Through carefully crafted posts and updates, they highlight their philanthropic endeavors, advocacy efforts, and vision for the future, shaping the narrative of the monarchy in the digital age. What do you think about the King of Bhutan's breaking of media rules? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.